Hey y'all. Oh, wrong one. Hey y'all, this is Ishnai Ciarfox, and welcome to my stream. Running a bit late on a bunch of things, so I'm gonna be eating my pizza while we play. Woo! We're right here. Because I started this, by accident.
Something's hiding behind that statue!
When I was trying to get stuff for, that's a bit loud. I got... He's so cute!
Aww,
I got...
baby Tommysaur! So cute! Although, why is it staring at us?
Flower growing stuff. Look deep into my eyes. Oh, I was making a joke. Oh god. What is this place? Hi. Who are you? I mean, if you wanted my attention that bad.
How long was Paimon out? Paimon locked eyes with that baby Tommysaur for like a second, and then she was suddenly pulled into this strange place with a huge Tommysaur.
Oh, so you ended up being dragged there too, huh? Huh.
Any idea what happened?
Just making sure.
Traveler? Hey, what's wrong?
We're being summoned.
Look, it's that baby Tommysaur. Seems like it wants us to follow it. Paimon's adventurous side says we have to see where this leads.
I mean... Fine. World open itself before those with noble hearts. What if I don't have noble heart? Also, we're going up here. Teleport! Okay! Oh, that's because I'm probably in the middle of that. Thanks, Haru! How are you? We're gonna do the main stuff for tonight. At least. That's the hopes and dreams of me not being distracted. What did you cook? As I nom nom. What you cook? Nom. You know, it would be faster if I decided to do it this way. But that would probably drop me into that quest. And we'll at least do the beginning of it instead of missing part of it. Nom.
Keep up. Keep up.
not pulled into that quest. Okay, good.
Keep up.
Flower Feather Clan. Anyways. Kat, Chaska. I've got Oron. What do I need for her? Materials I do not have, of course. Got that harmonica going. Some specific circumstances, interaction among the gaseous phlogiston can result in becoming multi-entangled form of forming gaseous phlogiston lumps. I was gonna say, I bet there's a more interesting thing to calling them lumps. Stars and some other members of the Flower Feather clan can use their power to maintain the state of having full phlogiston and not consume any. Using pledge tactics in this state can even creation of a short-lived phlogiston current.
That little rascal.
So I'm guessing that's it. You know what? I'm just gonna stick with how the
wind knows me.
bounce up that way.
That little rascal.
Yeah. That's the plan, at least. To do the, main quest stuff. And maybe some of the, tribe quests, but probably not the whole thing because I want to switch up. And, of course, do those 2 other games that I have listed and maybe a 3rd one. Yep, it's an interlude. But apparently there's a lot of lore drops from what I've heard. At least to all the lore masters that get really into it.
Oh, are these private letters?
Wait, isn't that Yansan? Wonder what she's doing here.
Yes, because I hate myself 12-hour stream. Let's see if they're voiced.
I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
Oh, Jensen isn't voiced. Just take it easy before the real work begins. You 2 are in charge of repairing the houses to the north, the rest of you go west. The road practically crumbled beneath my feet on my way here. The whole thing will need to be reinforced.
All right, I'll start by moving the boxes over.
Dane's lift, you mean?
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know. You see that? Perfectly defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Just prepare to be amazed.
Sure.
My back.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Take him to get some rest and apply some meds. Take it easy for the next few days, alright? I don't want this getting worse. And don't push yourself. You can help out once you're better.
I knew I should have trained harder.
That's not about training. Yeah, working out is different from real work. You gotta ease into it. Anyone still not have an assignment? Chief Mutota needs our help. Good. Breathe in wrong while eating. Oi. Oh, that'd be a hilarious stream, wouldn't it? Oh, God. Like, it's tickling the back of my throat. Crumbs. Oi! Ishnai, Paimon, what are you doing here?
We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these parts.
Well, my tribe's in pretty good shape, all things considered. We're already done with all the repairs. I heard the flower feather clan was hit a lot worse, though, so I decided to come and help. On the way, I ran into a caravan of merchants from my tribe and brought them along. These are my students. Right, you're a sports coach. I'm never getting rid of this cough, am I? Haha, good memory. You're a sports lover? I can design a training plan for you. No. Looks like you're in pretty good shape already. Competitive fighting, extreme sports. You can take your pick. As for you, Paimon, we might have to start you off on a balanced meal plan. I hope it's not as expensive as, regular meal plans here.
What? There's nothing wrong about Paimon's current meal plan. Like today, Paimon just had Chinese meat stew, fried shrimp, bean balls, sour sauce kipper, and stuffed and mashed potatoes. That's practically nothing.
My wallet is everything. This case sounds even worse than I imagined. I know just the thing. Kale juice. I'll go make you some soon.
Juice? Wait, isn't that your favorite drink, Traveler? If Eon-san's going to make some for free, Paimon would feel terrible if you won't get to try it.
If it's my favorite drink, I have already tried it. Anyways, that's enough idle talk for me. A little while earlier, the chief asked me to bring a few people to help with something. Are you two free? As you can see, due to unfortunate circumstances, I'm short a few people.
Of course, we're also here to help. Let's go see the chief.
Perfect, then follow me. It's all the way up there. Oy. Some of these chieftains, absolutely look like they'd be their own, pullable character. We made it, Chief.
You're here, Eon-san. And you must be the traveler in Paimon. I've heard a lot about you. I'm sure we'll have a much better time now with your help.
Probably not with Paimon eating you out of house and home like she does me. Let's get straight to the point. Are the people behind you warriors from your tribe? Did something bad happen to them?
So cold. Duarte, are you there?
Mentally ill person. Oh no. Oh no, this is where we're going? Hey, Wolf!
I'm drowning. There's something in the water.
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to swim.
Woofy woof.
The abyss. The abyss is coming.
Why are we keeping mentally ill people so far away from the ground? Like they could fall off?
There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me, too.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
Why are you keeping them above the ground like this?
See, their mental state is quite poor.
Yeah, and if their mental state is quite poor, why do you keep them in areas where they can fall off and die?
They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done.
You have any idea?
We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle.
Oh? What gives you that clue?
According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
Damn you, Lovecraft.
The soy thought? What's that?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
Pika, Pika! Pikachu! Thank you for the bits, hon! Pika, Pika!
Oh, that giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat, though?
Used to entertain people with my Pika Pika crunch. Yeah, the pizza might have burned in the oven. Play characters modded to be yeah, crunch. Pika Pika Pikachu. I can make those sounds.
True, it poses no threat to us now. But whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution, but nothing came of it.
Chocobo.
There
Warp.
was some mention of a treatment from several
Thank you for
hundred
the
years
bits.
ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
Could I try and help?
You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try! It didn't work?
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough. In any case, thank you for trying.
Woo!
So, what can we do now? Don't tell me my friend is just gonna be like this forever?
Well, I mean, mental trauma and post-traumatic stress, sometimes it takes years. Sometimes it never goes away.
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like this!
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
I mean, they've already lost it, so, I mean... Of course not.
What is it, Aeon-san?
We'll take it case by case. First of all, we shouldn't keep them cooped up here. The environment isn't doing them any good. Also, the fact they could fall off. Let's let them go where they feel comfortable. And the Ishnai... Paimon and I will talk to them. I think the E is messed up there. It should have been the Traveler or something.
Are you sure about this?
I know you're worried, but we don't have any other solution, right? Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but we won't know until we try. Well, it's better than the programming mistake they did earlier. Well, don't just stand there. Let them go. Send someone to follow them, but don't stick too close. We just need to keep tabs on them. Long Yen sends command, the crowd disperses. Alright, it's up to us now. Let's talk to them one by one. This is a bad situation, but I know the warriors will find a way through. Find a way to pull through. After all, we've overcome so many challenges already. What's one more? Life? Life is one more. Life doesn't always work out the way you want it to. Hate to be the bearer of bad news on this. Bye, Haru!
It's all right, my boy. Papa's here.
Me misbehave? Never. Ever!
Time to go.
Me? Be bad? Nah. Don't understand the word. Found him. Hello. Can you hear me?
So dark. So cold.
Keep your hands
I wanna
in
go
mine. Tell me what it is. Oh, sorry. Not Breaking Benjamin here. Okay, just wait a little longer. We'll take you home. The caravan from my tribe should have brought some firewood. I think starting a bonfire might help. When it's dark, damp, and cold, what's better than a fire? Maybe the light and warmth will help change what he sees. Wait here while I grab some firewood. You brought an entire brisket maker. Well, brazier.
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from?
I could make a Lord of the Rings joke about don't follow the light. You know, the dead lights of their own.
Is someone there? Please save me. No. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it.
It's fine. It's Fontaine. I can breathe here. Jealous. But then again, I've gone to 3 Breaking Benjamin concerts when I was in high school. So I shouldn't say much. It's okay. We brought some friends from the people of the springs. They're great swimmers. They're here to save you.
No. Please. Just leave me. Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore.
Looks like the bonfire wasn't enough. Set him on fire? But I mean... Oh, come on. You know, sometimes you do need to rekindle the relationship. Octo.
I'm drowning.
Breathing a lot of air to be drowning. Not to be a
Time to
bitch
go.
about that or something. Breathing a lot of air for that.
Yeah. My friend, is he any better?
No. We're working on it, but I wanted to ask. The name... The ringing the bells for you.
Duarte.
Oh, I did remember it correctly.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end.
That means we just need to bring Duarte here, and he's dead.
Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an Abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush.
Maybe we don't need the real...
Wait, what do you mean?
You're right. Duarte didn't have many distinguishing features. I don't think he ever stood out next to the others.
We just need to impersonate him. Based on the look on your face, I'm guessing you already have a plan. Alright, let's get to work. Oh, and thank you for the information. We'll do whatever we can to help your friend.
No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
I mean, I'm a mental counselor. Ha! Ah ha! Ah ha! Am I climbing up? I mean, I'm floating up. That's cool. Found one. Now I need to borrow its identity. I am bad! Forgot how to control. I am boob.
We're back. How are you feeling?
Duarte?
Step forward.
How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
You know, if only it was that easy to get rid of, PTSD and all other stuff. Chocobo!
It's working!
Shh! What now? Push him lightly from behind.
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later, and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me.
I'm not having chills.
Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times. I owe you for this.
Oh, sweetie. Just get better.
We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way. No. Wait. I failed.
Oh no, he's getting suspicious. Slap him. Oh, slam him hard. Violence, the answer.
Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Toko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss, and then I was drowning. And a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me. How did I get here?
You know, I wish I could get rid of my mental problems that easy. Explain the situation.
You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? I'm so sorry.
None of this is your fault. Maybe it's not my place to say this, but go easy on yourself. You deserve to move past what happened here. And what happened to Duarte.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Go on, get some rest. Kali, we'll leave him to you. I think that's how you say it. A small step. Like the last of their kind. Didn't quite.
Wait, the battle. What happened? Did we beat that giant abyss monster?
Nope, we're all dead, and this is the afterlife.
Hey, don't worry. We won.
Thank goodness.
See, I repeat, I shouldn't be, helping people's mental problems here. My snark is gonna depress people.
Time to go.
Or get them panicked. I guess this is where the Saurian doctor lives, message board. I hope you all remember to perform regular health checks on your Saurian companions. Like humans, they can be quite obstinate at times. If you feel as though something's off during your daily interactions with them, please come in for a checkup immediately. I'll do my best to help in my capacity as a doctor. It's Aoife. Whether it be for you or your companion. Anyways, don't be pick-headed, alright? This applies to both humans and Saurians. Fuck! No! awoken. Just a little falling off bridges.
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me.
On a side note, like I said, why are we having the mad people be up in these places that don't have as many railings and or could fall off? It's okay, there's nothing to fear. Has lost. Nothing can hurt you anymore.
It's
Except
no use.
everything.
It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the abyss. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
No, I refuse. War's not my thing.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than Otoko.
Really, Paimon?
She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
From an autistic person, what gives you that idea? Afraid is right. I wonder what triggered it. The battle against the abyss? Or maybe, like, Koto's, it's some deep-rooted fear, and the abyss just made it worse. Alright, just like before, let's see what we can learn about her past.
Ion-san, I heard you cured Otoko. I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can...
Chief Mutoda. Perfect timing. I was just looking for you. I wanted to ask you some questions. You saying what you did to cure Akoto?
I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties. Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy.
You're not being the bad guy on this.
Ion-san, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle?
Yes. I get that feeling sometimes when I'm instructing a particularly gifted student. It's like, wow, you were born to play this sport.
Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle?
What do you mean?
When Kochita was little, her parents died fighting the abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. Kochita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
Yeah, and it's kind of, if you think about it, some things that may break one person, another person can overcome. It's hard to tell when it comes to that kind of
Kochita
stuff.
one of the warriors who fought the abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety, and the abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior, and fought countless battles against the abyss.
Do you think, I don't know, Way Up might have had something to do with that? You know, or a different spirit taking over her body?
She overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
I mean, if you don't address it, it tends to fester, yes. Maybe fighting the abyss was her way of making sure she wouldn't lose anyone else. Maybe the thought of experience that pain again scared her more than the abyss. On the outside, her choice to fight made her seem strong, but she never forgot the trauma of that night. The abyss just brought it back to the surface.
How can we help her?
This one's tricky. If we can find the right opportunity, then... Oh, hey, boy!
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Sweetie, sometimes family ends up being found more than just blood.
Family?
Hold on, Chief Muta. Looks like, Kachita is responding to his words.
If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something.
But I thought they would devour us all.
It's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad.
You've defeated countless monsters
But I'm
already.
no warrior. I'm just a coward.
Most warriors are cowards that
I
manage
have
to
protect
stand
Quali.
long enough to
What
survive.
should I do?
Gogeta.
I think you just need to fight one more time. I repeat, I wish my mental
One more
struggles
time?
were this easy to overcome. Good idea, Ishnai. Her fear of the Abyss runs deep, but she still has the will to fight. She just needs to defeat an Abyss monster by herself. We can prove to her that the Abyss isn't indestructible, just like you said. I think it's worth the try. Plus, with us around, we can make sure she won't get hurt. Although, that also means fighting an Abyss monster.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But there might still be a few stragglers.
I repeat, I wish there was a monster that existed in my life that I could physically, destroy to help with my mental PTSD. Great, let's go down. Let's go right now. Kochita, think you can make
There's
it?
no turning back. I have to face it. Even if it will devour me whole.
No. Ew.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone! Not anymore!
I thought we were gonna let her beat him up alone to prove something. Okay. Okay! Alright, then stick close. Let's go.
You've got to learn from the cuckoo source if you want to fly high like...
It's one of those stop questioning. I'm gonna real quickly grab a chest. Okay, I can dive on them. I'm not gonna...
Motion to compel. Shower me with the...
One with the forest.
Remarkable condition.
Remarkable condition. Indeed. I see you two over here. I see a lot of these little guys over here with the... Childish scribbled darts. The game's called Bing Bong Ding Dong. Here are the rules. When the Bing Bong tube isn't ding dong, ride the Saurian statue back and make it move forward. Get off the Saurian statue with the Bing Bong counts down to ding or you'll lose. First one to run to the... Oh. No. And don't give me this isn't red light, green light crap. Rules are important. It's precisely because you don't respect rules that you can't win. I respect nothing. I'm on it. Okay. I'm supposed to ask play together? I'll sit on that little statue. Yes. Counts down to ding or we lose. So I press F to get up. I'm trying to try this one more time. Oh, I hit space. I hit space to get up. Okay. I tried getting up. I don't know what the get up thing is. Is it just... Okay, it's just the actual button that's for... It's W. I'm smart. Got it on too quickly. Okay. You know, I said it was just gonna be one more time, and then here I am. Don't listen to me. That's the answer. I know what it was, Paimon. Oh, too soon. We're Squid Gaming's this.
Why is there a chest here?
Oh god, that's a loud one. I didn't realize. A tic-tac-toe here or something? Oh god. Of course they are. If I talk to you to begin? Who did I talk to begin? There's no note thing. Do I replace one of the things? I don't know if the Digimon one is loud. I've never had anybody actually spin bits. Oh, very few people to spin bits for, You know what? Let's go back to what I was supposed to be doing instead of ADHDing this. That wasn't that bad. I'm betting I'm going to be copyrighted for about 90% of this, but it's fine. I know how to get around copyright. Just mute the section. So, ha! Found them. Let's get started. Everything alright, Conchita? You don't have to force yourself to do this. I'm gonna make this easier for her. I guess we could wear them down first, but I think it'd be better to stand guard for now. We should wait for the right moment to intervene.
You were the ones who killed them!
Nothing much stressful. How are you?
As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong and gentle. They seemed like the most powerful people in the world.
About to torture myself with the 12-hour stream! Whoa!
But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood, the sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain.
'Cause I know I can't do a 12-hour one. I mean, not a 12-hour, 24-hour one. To celebrate the entire day.
They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because...
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down.
Insanity.
No, what?
When I was in college, I used to do entire weekends staying up doing schoolwork because I totally didn't procrastinate to the very end. Don't do that.
Stay away from my brother!
Yeah, she's doing fine. Alright, fine.
Time to go. Wait.
Let's help her out!
I was already on it,
I can do
Paimon.
this. I have to do this.
I mean, you don't have to. I think I did a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and a bit of Monday, since that's when my class was once.
Boom, boom!
I never want to do that again.
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding?
You defeated them. That last strike was absolutely perfection. You pulverized them in a single
That's
hit.
impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes, ready to devour everything in sight. No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary. I've defeated them before. I know I have.
I mean, you just did.
She's back to normal!
I repeat, I wish I could get rid of all my mental problems this easily.
What just happened?
Yeah, we're helping mentally ill people. Explain the situation to Conchita.
That is quite embarrassing. Sorry about that. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years.
That's not a
But in
feeling
the
that ever
end,
really goes away.
Maybe I never made any progress at all.
It's never a feeling, it's just standing there long enough to survive. It's important to listen to your limits. Just like in training, pushing too hard will only hurt you in the long run. Everyone needs time to rest. Besides, I have a feeling you won't have to face those fears alone anymore.
Even though we're both scared of monsters? You were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore. I'm going to get
It's
stronger.
like that. Yeah, I know, right?
From now on, we're in this together.
Well, now that her mental problems are gone, she's now back a part of the clan.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all
You
big
aren't
and
allowed to.
formidable.
You're not allowed to have
I'm
mental
finally
problems and be a
feeling
part of the
myself
clan.
Again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
All right, well, then we'll head back. And make sure to check the surrounding area for monsters. It's all clear, so take your time. Sometimes our fears never truly leave us, but tomorrow's a new day. As long as you keep moving forward, there'll be better days to come.
I'll fight by your side until every last monster is gone.
That's very brave of you.
The thing is,
But
this...
you know what would make me even happier? If this whole war would end tomorrow, so you would never have to fight at all.
The worst part about that statement is I know it all too well because of the last server I was in that absolutely destroyed my mentality and then proceeded to say, go fix yourself. And then as soon as I kind of fixed myself, they invited me back in and then proceeded to fuck me over again. So, mentally. So,
Otoko's all better. Did you hear?
pick your tribes if you're going to decide to do that. Hi, Ozzy. Hi. Rihanna. Hi. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate.
Really?
Welcome.
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Eon-san.
Hi. What are you doing? What are you playing? Thank you for the follow, Loki God of Mischief. Appreciate. This is also to celebrate the 600 followers, so it's all good. It's good to see you too. Dragon Quest 3, they just released a remake of that, didn't they? I heard it's really good.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I guess she really can do the impossible.
Sure, I can do the impossible, except when the game doesn't want me to. Or they finally decided to give me a new sword instead of the, you know, dull sword that they've had since the beginning. Thank y'all, I appreciate.
So all those rumors about the Traveler really are true.
No, they aren't. Stop talking about the Traveler. I am nothing.
Kochida's getting better too.
No pressure on me. Thank you all. I appreciate. That's 2 people down. You're an amazing problem solver, Ishnai. Probably a well-honed skill for from all your travels, right? We'll go with that. Alright, you heading to bed? I hope you sleep well, hon. Oh, I am a fox. I'm not the best fox. I am fox. You really know how to give people hope. Ever since you came to Natlan, I've been feeling a lot better about our chances of winning this war. You got them through the initial stages of Pact.
Honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform.
I am just fox. I am just fox. Yeah, honestly, Paimon was a... Oh, wait.
We only found a solution this time because you kept your cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit.
I appreciate... well, who am I to turn down such a nice compliment? Most people say the first step is the hardest, but it's actually not all that hard. Exaggerating the difficulty in your own head is where the fear comes in. Thank you for the follow, throwaway account. I'll never get it. Might as well not try. I heard that kind of talk all the time. But if you break your goal into smaller parts, The first step might actually turn out to be the
Whoa,
easiest.
You're right. That makes a lot of sense.
Hey, Paimon, you gonna make a warrior out of you yet? Just like when I told you to eat less meat and drink more kale juice. Probably heard that and thought, I can never eat meat again, and I have to drink kale juice for every meal. I'll practically starve. That's why Paimon was so against it. In reality, all it takes to start is eating a fewer servings of blazed meat stew and adding some kale juice for nutrition. That's it. It's not about making drastic changes all at once.
That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything?
Probably not, because I'll be the one fighting all the battles. Consistency is the key. You can't accomplish your goals in one fell swoop. You have to eat away at it, little by little. My ancient name means power. Did you know that? So everyone thought I would grow up to be this tall, burly, muscular warrior. But that's not what happened. A lot of people were confused and disappointed. My fellow warriors couldn't understand why I inherited that name over them. At first, I felt lost. It was only later I realized that true strength basically boils down to problem solving. Physical strength is just a means to an end, like everything else. So I began to break down problems into smaller parts. When facing an impossible situation, you need to act. And if you fail, so what? That's just life. Anyway, that's what I've learned over the years. Maybe it'll come in handy for you someday. Thank you for the advice.
Well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow. No, today. Paimon will start today.
Yeah, I've never seen Ruby.
You're
I know of it.
Leon-san. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. Maybe your true strength is giving other people strength.
That's what I heard. It's just, I'm not sure if I want to watch something that goes downhill like a lead balloon. Don't deserve that much credit. You already had the strength within you. I'm sure you faced more obstacles than I can imagine during your travels. But you never gave up. That proves it. I bet I could learn a thing or two from you.
Leon-san, bad news. Okotlan is out of control.
Hit him till he behaves, then. Stay calm. I'll be right there. I repeat. Don't have me help people. Mentally. Looks like the time for conversation is over. Come on, let's go see him. By the way, Anubis is saying hi. As he's trying to get on my keyboard. Isn't that right, baby? Decided not to have zoomies when I was trying to sleep last night. Did you? Well, this afternoon, since that's my night.
Give me a hand for a sec. Right. Koichi's not... She's not here anymore.
Yes, cat. Black cat. Him and his brother Emotep were having
What are you doing,
zoomies.
Okotlan? Wake up!
Hit him till he wakes up!
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
But it's adorable.
The abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere.
Among us.
They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe.
I mean, most of the Canopy people weren't saved by me.
Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end. Careful! He's not himself!
Duh.
Okotlan!
Get back. I don't think he can hear us right now. We need to get him under control. Let's go. You know, I was joking about the beat him up, but okay.
Can't.
So, he thinks we're abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
Let's say, I'm quite sure there's,
Wretched abyss! Get out of my tribe! Mom, Dad, are gone. This is my
Please, son. You've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
wretched monsters.
You know, I'm quite sure there's
Give
less.
me my family back! Look, Cocoland! That's your father! He's standing right in front of you! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
You know, maybe, and I know this is a wild, amazing thought. Take his goddamn mask off. Yinsun, damn. And I hit him from behind.
Are you alright, sir?
Karate chop the back of the neck. Thank you for the follow, Deadly Wolfguard.
I'm fine. Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
Don't worry, we'll figure something out. Got him.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all.
Take off his helmet.
He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
And he sure knows how to fight.
Oh, Coatlan.
He has a fighting spirit, that's for sure. But we can't keep it unconscious forever. I need to think.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome.
Capitano!
500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Hi, Daddy.
Huh? That voice. It's...
Well, one of my daddies. Sorry, I make that joke. I'm not really into that kink. The captain. It just is amusing. You've seen this illness before.
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination.
Well, that's what we did.
However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
Capitano? Was that made by the doctor? Because I hate the thought of what experiments he did to get that
The
drought.
draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine.
I
that
know,
can
the Drac!
dispel
And his
psychological
long hair!
impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases.
You know, to get rid of my PTSD, I'm willing to do the chronic migraines thing.
This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination.
Also, I love how it's so much like a JoJo hat, Jotaro.
If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush!
Well, I mean, we'll have to get that mask off him to get it to force him to drink it.
Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine! Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
2x4, I wish. At the father's request, Instant accepts the drought from the captain and quickly gives it a clown.
Monsters!
How did you get into him? Okay.
What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here?
Fine.
My head hurts. I just had the strangest dream. I dreamt the Abyss took over the tribe.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare.
No, it was psychological trauma. I mean, nightmares are a part of it, but it was true psychological,
Let's go home.
trauma.
You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Daddy. I mean, Capitano.
Just Capitano is fine.
Thanos? Thanos? Thanos?
I
Theus?
owe you
I'm making
more
jokes.
than words can say, Mr. Capitano.
Theodore?
My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime.
Knowing that most of the, okay, mind having a moment. Conrian people are, have dwarf names, or, like, Norris names, like Dainsleif.
Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Is your name Thor? Wait, you have ice. No, never mind. I'll help you carry him back. Ishnai, let's meet up later. After the crowd disperses, Captain hands a few more doses of medicine to the guards so that the remaining warriors can be cured.
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Thank you.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
I notice.
When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natland 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss.
Not caused by my brother at all, who is now the prince of it.
They were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid.
My aid.
We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished.
Why didn't you want to use your name 500 years ago?
It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
I mean, you haven't fully failed. Natlan still exists.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was.
I don't know. The sound of your voice says different.
Continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Like with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
No, that's from the Dottore, who I hate.
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command.
Oh. Didn't that guy try and take over his, Auron's body, though?
We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject.
Of course, that's how the doctor's thing works.
The drought was complete. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice.
No, I don't think the guy that tried to take over Auron was
even
good.
Gave himself up for a chance of success.
Also, is my... I was checking to make sure my...
I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
We have 2 more years. Or a year. Yeah, because Ishnai is next. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice, that sounds rather familiar.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned.
Yep,
For
that's
this
the treasure.
moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
I was right! The soul that
You're more perceptive than I imagined.
No, I actually pay attention to lore.
However,
in story.
Some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
Yeah, I know.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? Paimon's starting to think we should be more careful around you.
He's fucking Fatui!
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter.
He's also
All
Fatui!
I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace.
Duh, we still have like
And that is
one
why
more
our
major
work
quest in
is
here.
not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
No, we don't.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Wait, like anything? Paimon
What's your
likes to know
favorite
what
food?
you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
What's your favorite color? Actually, there's something I want to know.
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
No, something about the ruler of death. Might not get this opportunity again. I should ask him.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side.
No, they're no
When the
longer weeds if they
weeds
provide
compete for
nutrients.
nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth.
Well, some weeds actually give
I'm not
nutrients
one
back.
to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people.
Is that why you can't die?
If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean.
The curse of immortality?
The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires.
Show me the face.
Her power is a rule in and of itself.
Stop.
Faced
No!
with an
You
overwhelming
blew
level of
on me!
power,
Ah!
I feel hopeless to resist. But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable.
Why? Why you blew on me like this?
So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Hey, Ishnai, Paimon. Fucking tease! Sorry, I hope I didn't interrupt anything. After helping Oakland back home, I went on a small walk, and happened to run into a messenger from the Silence of the Canopy. He's been looking everywhere for you. Kenichi?
Oh, did something happen?
Probably. Apparently, Shulin's ready to start forging your ancient name. She needs to check the progress of the Pilgrim's Chronicle, that device she gave you before. She invited a bunch of people to be there, including me. So let's head to the stadium once you're done here.
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now. Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
Goddamn tease. What a mysterious guy. Still, he doesn't seem quite as intimidating as before. We're basically comrades now, right? To an extent. Anyways, let's head to the stadium. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
I mean, my character's been alive for far too long, and see how I am. And so is my brother. You see how emo he is. He went so far as to become... It's not going to let me up there unless I fly, is it? Went so far as, you know, to become the Prince of the Abyss. What's also changed about the tablet? I don't have enough. Did they add more to it? She loaded! Everyone's here! Probably not everyone's voice again. Sure took your sweet time. Wretched scoundrels! How dare you keep the almighty Lord Kula... waiting. Yellow Forest, apologize or will... Ajal? I don't... Ahal? A how? Excuse me, a how! It's a how! Don't listen to him. We just got here too.
Kachina, Mualani? Woo! Everyone's here!
Yeah. Even those that we didn't bother naming.
Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
I didn't miss the mic quality.
I brought candy and cookies to share.
Kachina's smoking again!
Of course we missed you. Ooh, you brought Source crackers too? Score!
Just in time, traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
Pretty smooth.
To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up.
We're having a party tonight!
A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan.
Why do you need them
I need
here?
to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. You brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look. Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Chaska!
Chaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
I did nothing. Ha! Ishnai deserves most of the credit. Shut up, Insian. That I'm already forgetting. Insan, you deserve as much credit too. Plus, if it weren't for your help during the battle, the Collective of Plenty would have suffered a lot more. We had the manpower to spare, so it's only right we return the favor. You're just doing your part.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Nope.
All right, then, to start things off...
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh,
right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
is this a surprise party?
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
Paimon! Actually, I feel like, yeah, I need something to boost my esteem right now.
I need
Self-esteem.
people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved.
Oh, it's fine. I'll read it from the Chronicle anyways.
It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
Well, how about this? I go into the corner and sit.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the Traveler, so she has to make up some excuse.
Paimon. Paimon, I don't think that's the same.
So basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
So, thank you for the follow, Zephyr Blaze.
That makes sense, but
I appreciate it.
Molly's reaction back there? She was
Hi.
definitely the one who decided we should leave. But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say. Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like we've been in Natland for quite a while already, doesn't it?
Oh god, we're gonna have a callback episode? We've been traveling together longer.
Right. If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Oh?
Shilonen, is everything all set?
That was quick?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
Tell him how I budget your food all the time.
Paimon's not from
But I
Natland.
appreciate. How are you doing? What were you playing?
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story. Sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick.
With our storyline? Not really. God, yes, it did work! Woo! Oh, ouch. I understand that completely. Did something go wrong?
Paimon gave us a lot. Whew. And I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, I mean, I have been to how many different nations?
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
See, Paimon can count. I can't.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I
So
forge
what were
the
you
name,
playing
but
before?
You can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you,
Guilty
Moeka,
Gear
and
Strive.
Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
Okay, also I can understand that. I've never played Guilty Gear Strive. I don't think I've played any Guilty Gear. Oh, that's the end of it? I thought there was a bit more to that. Also, Capitano blueballed me!
I'll need the Pilgrim's Chronicle back when I'm ready to forge the name. If there are still adventures you want to record, better finish them before then. I hope everything will go well. I swear, even I'm starting to feel nervous now.
Okay. I'll look into it. What kind of fighting game is it? Is it kind of like, I don't know, Dragon Ball Z levels, or like, might as well be a good girl and go back and... Oh, well, let me check to see about... Okay. I mean, there's different types of fighting games. I mean, Yakuza's technically a fighting game, but I mean, we question what else it is. It's everything and nothing at the same time. I need to... Where's the... I think it's up here. Everything, nothing, same time.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Welcome. Okay. Expedition, claim all. Dispatch again.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.